Hi, and welcome to Introduction to Creative Gardening. I'm your tutor, Mike Langley. We're going to do 5 sessions covering the step-by-step on how you would create a planting plan suitable for landscape gardening project or yourself. So what we're going to get on with at the moment is, as I said, 5 sessions, and we're going to do it pretty much like you see now. You can interact and you can ask questions. So the first thing we're going to look at is a theme. Now, theme's important because without the theme, I'll use the key word here, which is motivation. Right. If you don't have a theme, it'll be quite chaotic. You won't really be able to focus on all of your ideas. So it's important that you have something to work around. I put an example on here, which is World War II. So I've got an idea I'm going to do for somebody, which is like a blitz garden, which I'll probably feature on here. So my ideas and all my plants are going to be around there. If you don't have that particular theme or an idea, it will just be a hodgepodge of different things. So what I'd like you to do in the near future is to have a look at and think about the different themes that you could have that would help you collate them together. So for example, you could do a herb garden. Okay, why would you do a herb garden? Well, I quite want to cut it. I want to be able to cook myself. All right. So you're looking at a culinary garden. So I think, to be honest, every garden will have a kind of story, and that's what I'm looking at. The retro garden that I'll be doing is for a member of staff who's interested in 1940 stuff, and she wants to get into gardening. So that will be a perfect thing. So that's why I've got that there. But there's a range of different themes you can have. The most extreme one I came across was a poisoner's garden. That's at Alnwick Castle. And that it's filled with loads of fairly nasty plants. But it's a draw. It's interesting. People are interested in it. So once you've got that theme, then you can work around that. Okay. And the theme itself will be able to slot all your plants around that. And ultimately, if you're selling this idea to somebody, if it's just there's a plant, that's not good enough. If you've got the idea, and this is what we're going to do, I'm going to base it on a country rose garden, and I'm going to use old-fashioned roses and perennials, and straight away you can start to see how it builds together once you've got that theme. So it's very important you look at that. Now, once you've got your theme, I'll just help you out with one here. You need a reasoning. Now, what is a reasoning? Well, a reasoning really is just a written statement of what you're doing and why. It's for me, so I like to know, what's he thinking behind it. And also, again, it'll help you focus your mind on what kind of plants. So when you hit a brick wall and you think, ooh, what kind of plants can I put in? That's the idea. So going back to the World War II one, the World War II one, if I just put that, World War II there. So the reason I got that one, again, this young lady, she's interested in gardening. I think that it would be nice to have that theme of like a blitz garden, so that she could enjoy that kind of reenactment and also enjoy her gardening as well. The also thing I'm going to add to it is I will try and make the plants of that time. So you've got the whole thing slots together. And within that reasoning, I can tell you why I've picked it for, what kind of plants, and anything else around that which is relevant, i.e. I will be building a glass house there, but we're going to build it out of perspex for safety, but we're going to have the little cross tapes on it, like kind of blitz style. So it just gives me a kind of opening gambit, If it was a person, it would be a chat-up line. So it's just an introduction. So one of the tasks I'm going to ask you to look at is to find a suitable theme. In fact, find a few, have a look at them and get a list together and think about the kind of things. So your shopping list for the first session really is you're looking at the different themes. I've got some lists on the internet and YouTube channels you can look at. But think of something yourself. See what you can think of. It doesn't matter how you're going to work out what kind of plants. We'll get to that. I want to look at some ideas that really sort of get you going and you want to have a try. And once you distill that down, think of one or two and write the reasoning as to why you're doing it. Sell it as if you were selling it to your friend or to family. You think, well, why do you want to do it for? If you can't think of a good enough reason to do a thing, don't pick it. Even if you think it's trendy and it'll tick the boxes and I'll like it. No, it's what you want to do. These are the first steps into your garden design. You've really got to give yourself that reason to push yourself, because you are going to push yourself a little bit. And then once you've done it, you can just get your little mobile phone camera and go ka-ching, and you can send it to me. Or you can, if you're doing it on a computer, you can scan it and then you can email it to me. And that's all I need, just a basic, see what you're working on, and I can help you then if you need to, okay? So have a think about the different things you can have, and have a different overview of the different things you want and what you want to do. But above all, motivation. Why do you want to do that particular design? Okay?